People come to me, and really many times they come to me and say, Swamiji, I am really serious about spiritual journey. I don't believe them. You may believe me, but I don't believe you. I take my own time. I just try to bring some words and ask some questions, really you are serious and all those things. If they say yes, nothing, only one or two words where their ego is centered. If I utter those few words, the fellows will disappear. They will not even be there. Next day they will not be there. They will just disappear. The problem is, the ego is so strong, it cannot let the words pass into your being. It cannot let the words pass through your being. I always tell people, anything comes out of master is energy, because he is energy. If you let those words enter into your being without giving meaning, they will just become inspiration. If you are hurt by his words, then be very clear, you are standing with a big strong ego. Big strong ego. Not only with master, with the whole life, you can learn so much. Life can become master to you if you know how to listen. There's a beautiful story of an enlightened master in Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is a great book on devotion from the Vedic tradition. That book says, this enlightened master having 24 gurus, 24 masters, who all are his masters, ant, small ant, and a hunter, and person who cuts animals and kills and eats. You will be surprised, how can all these people be a master of an enlightened person? Then master beautifully says, all these people have created sounds which has led me to the center of my own self. That is why I say all of them are my masters. All of them added something to me. They have put me back into myself. South Indian temples, if you enter, you will see a big bell in the entrance. Whoever enters will just ring that bell. People think it is to awaken the God. God is not sleeping, he is always awake. He is always awake. Not to give attendance to God. If he can't even see you coming inside, how can he be God? There are so many meditators sitting and meditating. When you create some sound, you are putting them again back to the center. They can use this sound wave as a boat and enter into the self, to the center of the sound. This is a form of a meditation technique. Constantly sound being created, they will just enter into the center of the sound. Sound can be such a powerful instrument, such powerful thing, such powerful tool to put you into the soundlessness. Let me narrate one small beautiful incident happened in my life. I was spending some time with the Tibetan lamas. They have something called guiding you through the death. Something like 3 weeks after somebody's death, they will recite the particular mantras, create a vibration and guide that soul through the different lokas, means the different frequencies, and lead to ultimate enlightenment. If you are really interested, you don't have to wait till death. You can go through that experience even while you are alive. It's like a giving you new birth. They will put you inside a bell. If any of you are Tibetan, you will understand what I am talking. There will be huge big bell. There will be 2-3 small holes for breathing. You will have the airflow. Just for that, small holes will be there. Inside you can sit. They will put that bell on you. Some 10 monks will sit around you, and that bell is made out of such a kind of a metal. If they beat even once that bell, inside your whole body will shake, tremble, and it will not touch the ground. Actually, it will be almost touching the ground. It will be hanging. If they just even create a small vibration on that bell, your whole body will shiver. You will feel as if every pore is being penetrated by a needle. And you will be made to sit in that, inside that. Only one person will constantly watch through that hole and take care that you don't faint. And once in a while they will give you little water, not even food. They will give you little water. It's a very powerful technique. Just I want to tell you, to know the power of the sound and what this meditation technique can do to you. They will just make you sit and they will rub that bell. See, even beating is okay, because constantly they can't beat. They will take one second for they will give a gap. But rubbing, there won't even be any gap. Beating means tongue, 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 tongue. There is a gap. Your mind can manage to sleep. Any rhythm, you will manage to become unconscious. Now you are so powerful, with any rhythm you will manage to become unconscious. But there won't be any rhythm, just rubbing means practically you are inside a strong vibration. And you will feel that every pore is penetrated. First few hours it is tiring experience because you are resisting. After a few hours they told me, they asked me, are you feeling tired? I said, terribly, I just want to sleep. They said, just sit for 10 minutes without resistance. Try. You will be surprised, I tell you really. It rejuvenated me so much. I realized suffering does not come from sound, it comes from your resistance. Suffering comes from your resistance, not from the sound. And the next step, they sing, chant something like you are fearless person, you are deathless person, you don't have hunger and thirst. First when they chanted, I started smiling. Arey, what foolish thing they are thinking. What is this? Looks like a childish game. It's like a 10 persons sitting around you and telling that you are without hunger, you are without thirst. You will go out of hunger or what? I was telling, better these guys, if they give me something to eat, that will be nice. Instead of sitting and shouting that you don't have hunger, you don't have and here I am sitting and dying. And no food and only little water they give through a small hole, a small glass of water they give once in a while. See, understand the whole science. Only first half an hour my logic was powerful to resist whatever they were saying. After 1 hour, I saw very clearly, I am not able to stop them recording my inner system. They are just programming me. I am saying, no, 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 I don't want to be programmed. Simply I am not able to tell anything. Just I tried. Why should I let somebody program me? But I saw beautifully, of course, they created such a beautiful programming in me that you are deathless, you are fearless, you are diseaseless. I could see my body still responding to that program. Still my body constantly responding to that program which happened. See, it's like they are constantly beating or rubbing that bell was like breaking the firewall. And they have completely reprogrammed my inner software. It was a very powerful method, very powerful system. I was very clearly able to see every word which they utter just comes inside and gets recorded into the system like a bio-memory. And the old programming is slowly getting erased. Because more than 1 hour, your logic cannot fight with anything. It will become tired. It will become tired. Actually, who is going to win in the shouting or fighting is decided based on who is going to shout for a long time. Not based on whose side right or who is wrong. One person came to me, one husband came to me and said, "You have disturbed my whole life." I said, "What happened?" "My wife did your program 3 months ago." I said, "Through that, how can you say that I disturbed your life?" "No, earlier she and me, both of us had equal energy. We will shout for half an hour and both of us will be tired. And it will be like a stay. It will be like a draw. Nobody won the game. But now she is so energetic, she is able to shout for 2 hours. But I am the same person, I am able to shout only for half an hour. And always she is winning. That is too much." Now I really started feeling that she is right. Because constantly if she is winning, then you unconsciously start believing that she is right. See, who shouts for more time with a loud voice, he wins the game, that's all. If you get the shoulder pain first, you are lost. And your logic also works in the same way, operates in the same way. If you can't be resisting continuously, you are not that energetic or intelligent. Understand? A lie told 100 times becomes truth. Truth told first time is a lie. 100 times your logic cannot resist. Of course, what the Tibetan Lamas told, it was not even lie. What we think as a lie. You are free from hunger, you are free from thirst, you are free from disease, you are free from emotional imbalances. Ordinarily you think these are all lies. It's not lie, it is your true nature. It's your root, it's your very being, it's your core. Of course, because your logic thinks all these things are lies, it fights for first half an hour. That is why I had so much of pain in my body. I had so much of pain in my body, I really thought I should run away. Once these fellows lift the bell, I should run away. Because if they put that bell, they won't lift it for something like 2-3 hours. You are caught inside. And they will be rubbing it. And 7-8 guys sitting around, rubbing. And I thought, let them lift this bell, I will run away. So much of resistance. Because your logic does not believe these things are truth. That is why when Master works on you also, so much of resistance happens in you. I will be straight away attacking all the lies which you are telling to me. I won't keep quiet. Yesterday only I was telling you, see how many places you are telling the words knowingly you can't go end of that word. Even that you are very confident, you are not telling any lie. Then I have to poke. Then I have to tell you no. Then I have to create a situation for you to understand you are telling some word, at least unconsciously, which you can't fulfill. Blessed are those for whom Master creates an opportunity to look into you, that you are uttering words which you can't fulfill till the end. Just like how the disciples resist, I also resisted. Then once they said, relax and do not resist, I could feel the beautiful programming happening inside me. The programming which liberates you is mantra. The programming which binds you is samskara. Still now I can say, I vow, so many of good qualities radiated by my body and mind is their blessing or their energy or their knowledge. Still now, I hardly still sleep for few hours. It will not be even like a regular sleep, just resting the body. Hardly few hours. I vow the whole thing to them, Tibetan Lamas. Because all these things you can't do. If you do it with your own effort, I don't know how many years you will take it. They did it totally, the whole process in 12 days, finished it. It's literally you come out as a new person. Literally you come out as a new person. You can go through the same experience through this technique. You don't need now 10 people and one bell to rub you. Now you don't need one bell and 10 people to sit around you and rub the bell. This process can take you through the same experience. See, it's like they deprogram your whole body, your whole biomemory, and completely they deprogram. One more beautiful thing, of course, still I am not able to bring that science to mass. Any genetical disorders, means that disorders are the disease transmitted genetically by the family, these guys are able to cure by this process. Even genetical disorders, they melt your body completely, they reprogram you so thoroughly, your whole biomemory receives a new system of thinking or way of operating. It's such a powerful system. This technique is the root from which they developed that technique, that method of programming the people, because this technique is far more older than that process. They made it more sophisticated, strong process by adding bell and the proper mantra. But the basic philosophy of that technique which Lamas practice is from this meditation technique. You can experience that truth, that silence, that powerful space through this method. All you need to do, just become empty space, just become empty space through which the sound flows without any resistance, without any resistance. If you are resisting, be very clear. If you are feeling disturbed or hurt, somewhere still your ego is there. Your ego is there. Just boil yourself with this sound, with this vibration. It can straight away purify you. Let me read the sutra once more. Bathe in the center of sound as in the continuous sound of a waterfall, or by putting the fingers in the ears, hear the sound of sounds, anahata dvani.